walking a lot and just checking how the plants are going. I'm noticing everything's pretty good except we have some holes in here and holes here. So I'm guessing there's a caterpillar. So what you need to do is just look very closely. My husband's very good at getting these. Oh, there he is. So you can see that little caterpillar there. So keep an eye. Oh, there's two. There's another one. So keep an eye out, because you always want to keep an eye on your veggies. They will get to them very, very quickly. So we have a big day ahead. So I've just finished picking up the horse manure. So I usually go to the horse pony club, which is around like literally a block away from my home, which is great because when I was in Melbourne, I think I had to drive about 20 minutes down the freeway to get to the horse place to get the manure. So this is a lot easier. They unfortunately didn't have any bags, so I needed a few chaff bags had come apart, couldn't be used, so I had to throw them away. So I went down to the race course. It's race day today, and there's a trainer there that leaves bags out the back for gardeners, which is lovely. So went down there and got some. Again, found that on Marketplace. Also, both of those, actually all three of those, found on Marketplace, which turns into free soil. I can't stress enough. Yes, for probably an hour's work, which you would need to do the hour's work anyway if soil came and was dumped on your yard. You would need to transfer it from the yard from your front yard to the backyard or to your garden bed. So although yes, this takes some time to break down, I've got time in tubs. They can break down all they like. So when I get home, I do have my sourdough starter growing, so I need to probably make a loaf with that. So in between doing all this, I need to do a loaf of bread, and yeah, the garden desperately needs a lot of tending to, and a few other bits and pieces. Like we've got fridge that needs to be cleaned out, and it is a lovely day. Although I did look at the weather, and we do have some rain coming in about 2 to 3 days. So we shall see. Nearly home. It thankfully is not a long drive to go to and from to get the horse manure. So yeah, we'll get home and unload this and get going on the day. So we have had what I think is about nearly 2 weeks of rain, consistent rain in Queensland. I've forgotten my microphone, 2 secs. Sorry about that, hopefully it's better. One day that will be second nature to me. So, as a result of it raining so much over the last 2 weeks, I haven't planted my garlic, nor have I even bothered to plant beans because it just would have been waterlogged and just would have rotted. So what's the point? You're just going to lose product. So these were in the fridge, and I really didn't want to have them in the fridge to have a cold spell like the other ones because I lost a few cloves, but I just thought, what the hell, may as well. So hopefully I haven't lost any. I'm just going to plant them all. It feels like maybe one in there, but I'm going to get my gardening gloves on and plant them in the last bed that I have left here. So, hang on, can't get through this way because we've now got a new barbecue. So everything is long as a result of this 2 weeks of rain. The backyard is not looking great. So hopefully by the end of this week, I'm hoping to rectify that and get the mower out and whippersnip and have it all short before we get more rain, or if we get more rain. And I am going to do this that we have left. As you can see, lots of long grass. It's bad. But the broccoli and cauliflower are going well here. We have had some pests, but I'm going to make a turmeric spray and get onto that. Okay, so we didn't get far into that video before it switched off. These things happen, but essentially I put in my garlic. I have a small space just at the back here that was left, and I'm thinking that I want maybe some flowers. So I'd purchased a few flowers, so I think maybe I'll just try and grow that at the back, because I've got some silver beet in that bed along with hopefully some cauliflower. I've got beetroot in there with some of the garlic, which that will harvest soon, so the garlic will have room for the bulbs to grow. But here I just think it would be nice to have a little bit of colour. So I'm going to go and have a look at my seeds, which is atrocious. I need to do a video of that and just see what I can find to put in the back here. So I'll go have a look. Okay, so I had some poppy seeds. So I'm just going to plant them. Just got a normal Flanders red and an amazing grey poppy. Now, I'm sure I'm not really a flower, like I'm not someone to grow flowers unless it's beneficial, and I'm sure these are still beneficial. It's saying 500 seeds. I don't think okay, they're quite small. Okay, so I'm just going to spread them around. I have no idea if this is going to grow at all, but we shall see. Let's see what these ones are like. Oh, about the same. Well, these ones look a little bit more like 500 seeds than the other ones. So look, something may come up, nothing may come up. We shall see what happens, but that's what I've decided. So a little bit of colour, make it look pretty, because we need to clean this backyard up. It's atrocious. I'm just going to check this soil because all the plants, like some of the plants after 2 weeks of rain, are looking a little sad. So I'm just going to check the soil here. I mean, it's funny. It's, rained for 2 weeks, and not that you want to be giving it too much water, but clearly, yeah, it can do with the watering. So I guess we'll be giving everything a water at the moment. So, So these are doing well. So this is the first round of garlic with the beetroot, and they're doing very well. I had nearly 100% germination. I'd say, I think it was about 85%. But I mean, hey, better than nothing. So I'm very happy with how they're progressing. But with garlic, it's a time. So, and also it's one of those things where you don't count your chickens before they hatch. So I will just see how they go. But as you can see, the beetroot, which really should be a little bit more in the ground, are doing well. So we'll hopefully have them ready soon too. So in this garden bed, I had attempted to grow some cabbage. I had one here and one here. The other one's clearly gone. That's the only one that's left. They are purple cauliflower, so they seem to be progressing fine. And then I just spread some silver beet. So here you see that they're a little too close together. So I just take them out, take, one out to thin it out, and just put it in, and generally they take, and it's not an issue. You just pull it out and put it back in. So generally I wait and just see how close they are together before I pull out the seedling. There, so as you can see here, two really close together. Sort of just maneuver the soil a little bit, take that one out. He can stay. I'll give it a little push back in, just to establish roots. And then I'll say, okay, I'll just put you here, dig in a bit, put him in, done. So that should take. So we'll give this a water those in, and that'll do for that one.
I say that I want you back, but I don't know if I do. Sometimes I think about the good days we had, but there were bad days too. And I know